Everybody, can you guys see me? All good? All good in the hood? Yeah. Yeah. Want to do a little recap of everything that's happened. Things are about as weird as they can be. I just want to see anybody who's in the chat right now. I see T-Fire is in there. Primetime Mo is in there. He says I'm a little bit late. Yeah, 3 minutes or something. But we there. Awesome Opossum says somebody wake him up. I'm awake. Don't worry about it, guys. But yeah, welcome to the chat, everybody. We're in a little bit of a strange situation with XRP obviously winning the lawsuit. And right now we're all being free. It's strange. It's really strange. I've said it before. This feeling is hard to explain to people. The fact that we're just done with everything, right? Can you guys imagine that? We've been waiting for this for so freaking long, for years. And all of a sudden, it really is over. So today I'm going to address a couple things, I think. I'm actually already preparing a video for a little bit later, but I think some things to address are, why is XRP not at the freaking moon yet? You know, why aren't we going to insano style? What is about to happen? What's happened in the meantime in the last couple of hours? And potentially talk a little bit more about what we find out, as I want to be here for about maybe 45 minutes or something like that, maybe an hour. So, yeah, let's first of all start out by saying, hey, the XP price is doing pretty freaking amazing. You can argue with me that it's not, but it's at 80 cents. It doubled in price in like seconds, I think, like minutes. Didn't take too long to, go up about 100%. It took about 3 hours to do so. Right now, it's fallen, again, pretty significantly here. It's fallen like about 16% from that top again, but I still think massive things are about to come. I just think it's mostly Bitcoin following that similar route that's taken us down ever so slightly. I think Bitcoin falling is causing a lot of negativity, but we can see XRP is rebounding, and most likely, guys, things are about to still pop off. It just will take a little bit more time than many people anticipated. And I'll dive deep into that, what I think the manipulation strategy is. But it all relies on the fact that I personally think everybody knew the moment that XRP got above $1, that things would go too insane, like just absolutely blow out of proportion. And so they deliberately make sure that XRP did not fulfill that $1 threshold or even get close to it by shutting it down at 95 cents. I don't think that's a coincidental thing. I don't think that was by accident or anything like that. I believe they knew $1 would be too scary because the price might just go to the $1.60 or something like that range within seconds, or I guess let's call it again a couple hours after breaching that level. There will be too much excitement, and I think the people knew that too. Let me quickly move over my YouTube tab here so I can see who's in the chat box. Everybody, if you're watching this right now, let me know in the chat box which country you're watching this from here. Prime says, I got work tomorrow and I ain't sleeping. All right, I had a good little sleep. I had a good little sleep already. Why? Well, because sometimes to enjoy these beautiful things, you have to rest. So don't worry about it. But going to work tomorrow, well, I mean, you're potentially doing that in one of the most risky, volatile times ever, right? I mean, right now it's time where XRP could literally make or break it. It could literally go up 50% in an hour or something like that, and nobody would really be surprised. I think if Bitcoin allows for it, if it actually gets a little pump going again, most likely, it literally is going to happen. I mean, everybody on Twitter is also in that same mindset of the switch has been flipped. It's about to only get better from here. The bull market is back. You can see a lot of people saying, I believe it too. I mean, I believe for the most part that right now, a lot of exchanges are relisting. Coinbase is. We're waiting for Binance US still. Kraken is. Gemini is. Yeah, a lot of excitement is about to pop off. But for a lot of it is not there yet. I mean, Uphold now is doing fine, I think, right? I think a lot of you guys are fine with Uphold now. I believe so. I have some walnuts I want to eat, by the way. So I'm hoping to ask a question so you guys can speak for a second so I can eat. But one thing I'll just quickly say as well. Guys, I have so much stuff to say. It's insane. Oh. It's actually wild just how much I can talk about this. But I want to quickly say, congratulations to every single person watching this right now. If you've been an XRP holder for a while, just want to say congratulations. First of all, thank you for sticking with me through all of this time. I mean, a lot of you guys thought probably that I was an idiot, because it took so long. But hey, you persuaded, you pulled through and you made it, for which I want to say congratulations for holding on so long. and it will all be worth it, in my opinion, in the end here. Once more, the price is not at insano levels that a lot of people expected, but I think it's still about to come. You can, from one perspective, say that it's going to happen the moment that utility kicks in now, because XRP, realize this, XRP is the first properly regulated crypto right now. Are you guys realizing what I'm saying there, start there? XRP is the first properly regulated crypto right now. And that basically means that everything that Ripple has done in the past year is going to be excelled by significant levels. That means probably that the next ETF they're going to be filing for, well, what could they go for? The only thing that's properly regulated is XRP. And it's funny, but XRP is even more properly regulated than Bitcoin right now. Can you guys imagine that? It's insane. It's just absolutely insane. Why are we not mooning yet? Manipulation. That's what I'm blaming it on. What else could it be? What else could it be? I think there's so many people out there that do not want the boom market to start quite yet. When we're talking boom market, we're talking about like massive increases every day, 80% up. I'll talk about it in just a second. Let me eat this and not bother you with the sound. So, okay. A lot of you guys are saying, so we're waiting for utility, waiting for halving. What are we doing? No, we're not waiting for anything. I'll reiterate again. I think that right now there are a lot of people at play. BlackRock filed for an ETF. All these major institutions filed for an ETF, and all of them follow the same principles because that's why they all went for the same day, basically, same days. They all know as well, if XRP is let go and it can rip, it's going to take, like you've already seen in the market cap here, it's going to basically take, let me show you, every single other crypto with it. Where can I find CoinMarketCap? Here we go. Right now already you could see it. Cardano up 25%. Why? Because the SEC also alleged that it was a security, but now it probably isn't because secondary market sales are not securities. And so Coinbase had a massive win, and that's reflected upon Cardano. That's reflected upon Solana. That's reflected upon Polygon. Those were the three hit the heaviest. And of course, heavily reflected upon XLM, as it's XRP's little brother, basically. But if we go over to the 24-hour up and ups, what's happening? Why? Huh. Are we good? I thought I got banned for a second, guys, but I think it's just my Wi-Fi quitting. Why? I've had perfect Wi-Fi for so long. What's going on? Let me try get on the Wi-Fi again. Give it like a second here, because now I'm on my phone. It should be good. Should be good. All right. So we'll take it for what it is. This might be a little bit less stable because it's 5G, but hey, it is what it is, right? Sometimes you gotta do it with whatever you've got. So to get back to the issue at hand, I think a lot of you guys were wondering about that. Let's quickly actually get those likes in because right now we lost a lot of people. I think we had about 200 people watching just now, and then we went 190. Now we went down to about 150. Everybody, make sure you press that like button right now. Get the likes up to at least 100. Because I think everybody watching this right now, you're true supporters. You're literally my family. So make sure you help out whenever you can. At least you don't have to, but I appreciate it. Just know that. And yeah, let's talk about some predictions. What do you think is going to happen? Well, as I said, I think the powers that play are trying to manipulate the price down right now because they don't want things to rush too much just quite yet. I do believe it follows the halving cycle or at least something akin to it. It just makes too much sense for me. It just makes too much sense that if it ripped right now, it would be a little bit out of proportion. And most likely it would not be able to be sustained. It could even be so, and this is very controversial, but it could even be so that Ripple actually made sure it happened this way. Because if you look at it, right, I'll show you. I can actually go to my likes over on Twitter. If you look at it, the amount of excitement in the community is so high, hundreds of thousands of people are, that it does not make sense for the price to not be moving more. Her library said the Ripple case should end the SEC versus Coinbase lawsuit. It should. So that could be a massive ripple effect. People are noticing this, so I'm not so sure why people are not making this a bigger deal. Again, all I can think of is manipulation. Second of all, right, David Swartz saying a lot of scammers are taking advantage of the recent good news to try and cheat and steal. There are no airdrops, giveaways, or special offers associated with this ruling, so make sure you don't fall for any Ripple official giveaway of sorts. It's all fake. Somebody says soon Coinbase will relist XRP. Guys, Coinbase already relisted XRP. What are you talking about? XRP 7 hours ago was live on Coinbase in the Coinbase iOS and Android apps. Coinbase customers can now log in to buy, sell, convert, send, receive, and store this asset. And they even said 6 hours ago, W, all right? W for Ripple, W for the industry, W for the builders, W for clear rulebook, W for updating the system. Oh, and XRP is now open for trading. Yeah, Travelet said all they had to do was provide guidelines in the first place to be followed. Very happy day for crypto. Now can they just set a line in which they expect to be followed? No, they can't, which is why Tom Emmer came up with a bill that actually is basically trying to establish whatever was just said in this lawsuit and make sure it's put into official fact, into official law to make things a little bit more clear. I'd say that right now things are pretty clear. Cryptocurrencies on the secondary market are fine. They're not securities. But, sorry, I got distracted by somebody saying, I'm just here because my dad told me about it. I'm 17 and clueless. I don't know what we're talking about. So I'll give a little reminder to everybody what we're talking about. So for some people, they might actually be new to the community. We're talking about XRP, but we're also talking about the entirety of crypto. Now, specifically, one of these cryptocurrencies, XRP, won a massively important lawsuit, which basically decided its fate. And there could have been two parts. It could have lost being called a security by the US SEC, which would have been very bad. I can hear the doorbell. I'm not sure if it's my doorbell or somebody else. But it could have also been labeled, like it is right now, non-security in most instances and cases, which would basically be extremely bullish because that means the U.S. people can continue to trade it, exchanges would relist it, XRP would be the first properly regulated crypto in the U.S., and that's, again, what happened just now. Ripple could get easier partnerships going forward. There will be more clarity in the U.S. and everything along those lines. And that's basically the option that was taken by the judge. That decision was made just now. So the reason we're so excited is because this is not only for XRP, but this is for the entirety of crypto. The fact that this was just put into law, basically put into this lawsuit, means it's going to extrapolate for other cases. It's going to be extremely hard for the SEC to, for example, SEC is the Securities and Exchange Commission, for them to win the Coinbase lawsuit now, because this judge just ruled that cryptocurrency transfers on the secondary market basically are fine because they do not really consist of this contract concept, so they don't fall under the same rules. And so that's why Cardano, Polygon, and Solana were heavily moving. Those were coins that were being alleged to be securities, like very harshly in the Coinbase lawsuit. Yeah, and those are now pretty much fine, basically. Binance is being very quiet about the situation, which I don't like too much. I think the moment that Binance actually gives the thumbs up, that could be another little spike of sorts, just like we saw yesterday with the Coinbase news. But yeah, that's the most important rundown of things. Christian says, just woke up, didn't know XRP relisted everywhere. XRP relisted everywhere. XRP won the lawsuit. It doubled in price instantly. Right now, it's sitting still at about 80% or 70% up or so. Yeah, I wonder, how many of you guys are holding XRP in this chat? How many of you guys are holding on to this cryptocurrency? I really wonder. Oh, we actually have a good little turnout here. Timothy says, yeah. Crypto Cash says, yeah. I'll show you guys, actually, just so I have an indication. Crypto Cash says, yeah. Avoid child support. Oh, damn. All right. I guess crypto holder for you. Says me. Todd B says holding. Ahmed says, I'm holding on. Stuart says holding. Yeah, everybody's holding on, huh? No, Eric is not having it. Maddie6 says crypto.com relisted XRP. Let's take a look at that. Because actually, I wanted to also see a lot of these little updates that I've missed throughout the night. I've been really spying and eyeing on, let me just type it in, on Binance US, but they have not relisted it. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Crypto.com indeed is also on the same bandwagon for getting XRP back on there. They announced it about 2 hours ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And right now, 1 hour ago, Fortune has favored the brave for XRP. That's a pretty cool gift right there. I like that. That's really nice. They have some cool designers over there. I should have just wrote everything, but it's fine. It's good enough. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, it's such a strange day. I've already said this before. It's such a strange day for XRP and for the holders and for everything. It's such a happy day that it's almost weird to talk about it with you guys now, especially if I think you're on the mindset that I have right now, which is they're literally just trying to push it down, but what's about to happen is going to be insane. And the way I think about it as well, I've already said this a couple of times, it's going to go so much out of proportion. I think XRP gains are going to be so much more than a lot of other cryptocurrency gains. Let me see. So first of all, let me set my alarm off because I have some clock going on. You guys are asking, how's your trade doing? Let's see. We are in 91.22% profit. But again, realize that this trade is now, like, okay, officially from the first moment that I bought, it's 100 times as much money as the first time I bought it. But it's about 50 or 100, 50 or, no, sorry, 5 or 10 times as big as the moment that I first started to talk about it. Like, I believe that was like right, I don't know when I started streaming, like right around here or something. I opened a long position. No, a little bit earlier, because I believe I opened the long like a couple minutes after the verdict came out. So it was like, I don't know what price it was. But yeah, it was just pretty freaking exciting. And then I bought the majority of my stonk at 63 cents. And then all of a sudden we start to buy more and more and more. With my highest buy, I think being like 90 cents or so. Or like 92 cents even. Which averaged it out to a not so nice price. But hey, you know, I told you guys before as well, I have enough right now. You know, I'm pretty satisfied with my XRP stash right here. I'm good. Can't hear? Uh-oh. Did I do something? Test? No, it's good. More Plates, More Tates says, could you talk a little about the utility side of XRP and how that may contribute to its growth? That's actually a very easy story. So you can talk about this from two perspectives. One is the Ripple side. One is the decentralized XRP side of the XP ledger, at least. So the Ripple side right now has become a lot easier. We know that Ripple, one of Ripple's main solutions is RippleNet, one of which part is ODL, on-demand liquidity, which utilizes XRP for value transfers. And it's going to be so much bigger, the amount of money running through that. It's just insane, especially now that we've got the proper regulatory status. On the secondary part, Ripple's been doing a lot for the XRP ledger, partially, for example, the CBDC debacle, right? It will be a private ledger, but still connected. But all those will just develop more and more and more, which is pretty nice for Ripple solutions, including the XRP ledger or around the XRP ledger. We just know that everything they build is going to be more awesome. On the opposite side, two things have happened in the XRP community, XRP ledger ecosystem. One, the faith is back. People before were a little bit afraid if they built something right now, it might die out because the lawsuit is going on. The SEC might just shut everything down. Well, not the case anymore. So people are going to build more heavily. Second of all, a lot of people that hated on XRP for years are right now changing their mind. Realize that for a second. A lot of people yesterday night have been texting me with these congratulations, BS, left, right, left, right. You know why they did that? Because they know I was freaking right. I don't want to toot my own horn. I'm not an ego type of person. But I was freaking right, and a lot of people laughed in my face. I even told you yesterday, like when I went to the Bitcoin conference, so many people looked me face to face in the eye and laughed at me for like talking about XRP, this dumbass garbage coin that's going to lose the SEC case. And whenever somebody asked me, do you think they're going to win? I always told them, well, I personally think they have a pretty good shot. I think they have a pretty good chance to win. I never would tell them, yeah, of course, 100%. Only to my best friends. One of which, right, my number one best friend in the world. He literally, I'll show you guys. Let me just quickly, I'm not going to show you, but I'll tell you. Let me see. Yesterday, he says, okay, I've never felt this bad. €0, but okay, XRP. Yeah, he says some words, but I'm a freaking loser. I really need to do something with my life. Okay, that's pretty sad, actually. I'm not so sure why I'm reading it to you guys like that, but I've told everybody, all my friends, right? I've laid it out. I explained to them the philosophy of not or holding XRP. Let's say we're talking about 1 month ago, but I've told them this for years, right? They've been my best friends. They know that I talk about XRP every single day. Let's just put a baseline. Hey, pump. We're coming back in. Let's just say that XRP was at 50 cents. Well, if you buy right there, the probability of going to zero, even if we call it, right, 50%. Well, why would that be? No, it cannot be, because I told them, like, the chance of winning is 95%. So the equations become a little bit harder. But let's just put it like this. Even if it was 50-50 at 50 cents, well, worst case, your money could go to zero, which I don't think can happen. I think it would go to, let's say, okay, 20 cents or something like that, which has a 5% chance only, 95% chance of winning with a 10x multiplier over the next couple of weeks or months. If you do the math on any single equation you put up there, any single problem, it's always going to result in it being a smart decision, risk-wise, right? Risk-reward-wise, to purchase it, to go for it at least. Now, I'm not saying you should put your entire stash into it, but I've said this too many times. I've explained this in too many videos for you guys. But can you realize, this basically means that Ripple is going for an IPO too. Ripple, I didn't even think about that. Let me write that down. I might talk about that a little bit more in the video. This means that Ripple could also go for an IPO just now. Wait a minute. Wow, I'm going to tweet that even. I mean, the only problem I see with the Ripple IPO is that institutional sales of XRP were considered securities. So the lawsuit for Ripple is not over. It's just over for XRP people, right? Because XRP is now fine. Somebody asked me, is XRP going to pump? Guys, I think the manipulation is so strong that we don't know what's about to happen in the next couple of minutes and hours and stuff. But you understand that we have just won. We've got the clarity that we needed. So I don't know what to tell you. I just bought a fat bag of XRP over the last couple of hours, as you guys have seen. No, not a couple of hours, like yesterday when it happened. And I'm holding on to that. I've literally said for the last couple of days that I'm buying so much more and more XRP. And yeah, we're just keeping it open. Somebody says, take profit or stop loss for your longs. You think I need to take profit on this? No, we're going to keep it open for as long as possible. Stop loss, don't have one. If the price comes back down, I decide to buy more. So it's a DCA strategy, no stop loss, no exit. All right. We'll see as we get towards the $1.50 how things are looking. Tao says, do you think Fed now will utilize XRP now that it has clarity? Was this all part of the plan all along? I'm not so much in on the Fed now thing. I'm not so sure why Fed now XRP are connected so much. They're connected to Ripple, but the whole Fed now theory, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for them to do that. In a similar fashion as I'm one of the most bullish people on XRP out there, right? I think you guys know that. But I will always stay realistic and say those theories of $10,000, $50,000 or so, they don't make sense to me. They just don't. All the money in XRP doesn't make sense to me. What I do agree with is that XRP is going to be so much bigger than it is right now. I agree with that fully. But all the money or the only one currency in the world, I just don't see a world where that happens. It's too far away for me to fathom that. And I don't need that to happen either. Even if it just takes 1%, realize this, even if it just takes 1% of whatever your goal is of your imaginary like 100% takeover, it would already be so big that I don't think anybody could fathom it. If it only takes up 1% of this goal that some people seem to have, it's already crazy. If you just start to really think about how big the market is of the world, 1% would already put people into put XRP into such a crazy position that no other guys that have come up in the last like decades have done before. So, Caden says, people are saying the lawsuit is not over yet. What else needs to happen still? The lawsuit is officially not over. There's two sides. The lawsuit is over for XRP holders. What that means is us as XRP holders, we got the clarity. XRP is not a security. Boom, done. That's it. For Ripple, not so much, because they're still going to trial over the defendants, individual defendants, some of their issues, and potentially, I believe, over their institutional sales. Well, rather, I actually think over institutional sales, Ripple's going to appeal. In the same sense that I think the SEC is going to appeal this decision. I still think so. Perhaps that's what's keeping things on a little bit of a low pit of fire. But it's going to trial with some parts related to the individual defendants. So Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. We talked about that yesterday. So for you guys and for me, I don't think there's really much of an update I can still get. Except for, of course, in the Coinbase lawsuit, these other lawsuits. Yeah. That could also be pretty huge. And it could also come up really shortly here. It could literally be so that Coinbase lawsuit is finished now. I think, I'm not so sure if this is the way it works, right? But I think Coinbase is also going to add some motion for supplementary authority or something like that. I'm not sure the official name. Where they add whatever result came out in the Ripple case right now into their own lawsuit. And I think that's going to discredit a lot of the SEC's arguments. Again, some people were really sad that Ripple's fair notice defense did not hold up because apparently there are rules, which the judge stated. I don't think I mind. The only annoyance is that for a lot of other crypto projects, they could have used that defense too. Right now, they can't. But I think the verdict here was just so extremely nice that it doesn't matter too much. Ad says, even if institutional sales are securities, shouldn't that create more demand and increase price? No, it shouldn't. Because if it's security by definition and they're properly registered, yes, perhaps. If they're an unregistered security, no, that's not good. It's like, hey, you want to buy this watch? Well, if you buy the watch outright from the dealership, that's pretty nice, right? Because it's good, proper, it's registered, everything. If you buy the watch or the car for that matter, on the low, a little bit on the sideline, even though it's not registered, you can't officially buy this. It's illegal, but you're doing it still. That's not so nice. So that does not increase demand. No, I'm not so sure why that would. Like Blue says, we got what we wanted as XRP holders. That, ladies and gentlemen, I agree with. That I agree with. Blue says XRP has full clarity. 10.0 just sounds way too cheap. That's what I think it is for the most part, right? It's just people are thinking it's too cheap for this to be real. They think it's like FOMO, or they think it's some sort of fake type of news or something along those lines. I really think so. I really think that people are not believing what just happened because the price is not up like 1,000% in like 4 minutes. No. In this case here, I think, as I said before, too much manipulation. They're building it up slowly. Why? Most likely to conform with our initial idea. Let's see this. You see just how much the XP price is pumped here. Any single analysis we've done for so long is just going to be invalidated now because the price is just in a different area already. So in a different league. And I still think as long as Bitcoin gets basically out of this little range it's been in. Oh, this is so ugly. But you guys understand my drift. If it gets out of the range it's been in for a little while and starts to basically move upwards and just starts moving. Because right now it got rejected last night. I talked to you guys about it, how this rejection was a pretty critical one. We've talked about it for multiple times throughout the history. That specific level. That's why it's drawn in there. Yeah, it can finally hopefully rip, but Bitcoin got rejected, which most likely also caused XRP and the rest to get rejected. Because again, it's all in unison. Right now, Bitcoin is a very key part of our market because XRP and Bitcoin are on the same level, where XRP officially has more clarity than Bitcoin has, but they're on a pretty similar level where, whatever Bitcoin is deciding right now is going to set the tune of the market. And XRP will go that direction and outperform. So if Bitcoin goes down, XRP is probably not doing as well. It's going to go down even more. But the moment that Bitcoin shows some strong hands, oh my days, it's going to be crazy. Borovic actually has a cool comment. You sure did rush to delist in 2021, which was interesting that they're now so happy for Ripple. As I said before, Coinbase are some selfish pricks, but it's understandable in business, right? These guys, they decided to take XRP off because they didn't give a crap. They were never really on the XRP community side with anything, as you guys all know. And I can't necessarily say I liked Coinbase ever. But within their lawsuit, they did support the XRP holders and just XRP as a concept a lot, which I did appreciate. And for that reason also, I think it's very professional for them to be as quick to relist it when they had the authority to do so, which is right now. So I do think that's also a pretty cool move. However, we should always acknowledge that this is all from Coinbase's selfishness. This is not because they really wanted this for XRP holders or anything like that. That doesn't make sense. No, I believe for the most part, this is just pure selfishness. They did this because it will be in their own best interest. And anybody telling me otherwise, I think you're lying to yourself. It's not a problem, but I believe you are lying to yourself. Let us quickly see. So Crypto.com relisted, Kraken relisted. Which other? By the way, Uphold is also a real one for keeping it on there all this time, huh? And I guess at the end of the day, they're going to be on the right side of history as well. Nah? I mean, if you think about it, it's pretty cool. They're going to be on the right side of history for always keeping XRP on there. Guys, I'm getting so many tweets. I'm getting so many people messaging, saying congratulations and stuff like that. A lot of people also understand that I can't get some of the work done I promised to get done because, it's just too insane. Right now, everything is put on a different pedestal here, on a little different piece of fire. Wait a minute. This is with BC back. Let's quickly take a look at XRP versus Bitcoin again. Wow. First of all, that's insane, that rush. But also, let's quickly get this one. He's saying let's quickly see which one he's talking about. Yeah, this is the one he's talking about. Yep, it is. Truth. Okay. I thought he was faking it for a little second, but he's not. Guys, XRP versus Bitcoin just broke for the first time in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 4 years! The 200 weekly moving average. For the first time in 4 years, XRP broke the 200 weekly moving average versus Bitcoin. The first time in 4 years. 4 years. 4 freaking years. Wow. Wow. Why are you wearing swimming pants, you might ask? Because I was just taking a little dive in the sea here. Right? I woke up this morning, instantly went to the ocean because I had to get that little glimpse of niceness, you know? Life is a movie sometimes, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't have the lighting right now to actually show you guys what it looks like. You can see I have to tune down my light then if I wanted to. But I don't want to, you know? Keep dreaming of what this paradise might look like. Because life is beautiful, I'm telling you right now. And the XRP is making that just so much more beautiful. Time, I think, for so much cool stuff. Man, pump it up. You got to pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you? Congrats. We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting to the end. Let's see. Never imagined exchanges relisting so quickly. I actually did not expect it either. Space Invader says, you're Dusty still live. Hell yeah. Cobb and Dusty live right now. I'm not still live. I actually came back. I had a good proper sleep. Made a couple of shorts, made a couple of short videos to get you guys information over on Instagram and whatnot. Somebody's in front of the door. We are the champions. So, if you're wondering, that was just my friend here. And we're supposed to leave now the same exact time. But the something is full. Let's just put it like that. So he has to leave earlier. But now it's a little bit awkward. Talos says, gotta go to sleep, fam. night. Today was a gift. Hasta luego. Hey, see you later, brother. Have a good night. Anyway, so like I was saying, XRP broke this barrier for the first time in 4 years. A lot of people are not realizing just how huge that is. It's insane, guys. It's absolutely insane. Cannot even comprehend it. We'll keep on fighting to the end. Dun, dun, dun. But Bitcoin pump 1,000%, but reason each time. Not so sure what you mean. Patience. Yeah, patience. I think you meant to spell it a little bit differently, but patience indeed is what we need right now because the position and everything is really good. You know, from every perspective, we're in one of the best situations we've been in like forever, and nobody can stop the excitement that we're feeling. I think everybody is feeling a good rush. Everything is pretty exciting. You know, everything is basically looking extremely good. But, and that's a very, very big but, you know, we basically are not pumping as much as many people anticipated, is the truth. It is honest, right? I do believe it's still going to come, so do not worry for that. Has the FOMO kicked in? I don't think just quite yet. I think yesterday there was a little bit of FOMO, as you can see right there, but people are not realizing just how huge this is just quite yet, especially as we get our close Sunday, right? And that could mean this weekly confirms here, our first weekly breakout of sorts in just so many years. It's insane. Let me actually put this over on Twitter. Oh, it's back. Test. The SEC turned my mic off. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, I was just saying, it said here, your mom is super hungry. Buy me nachos with your XRP gains. Just kidding, I have my own XRP gains. And then I asked, you know, why is my mom hungry? What does that mean? And then I thought, oh, actually, she meant she's my mom, I think that's something like that. Somebody says I'm bricked thinking about XRP. Well, nice, I guess. You know, you do you, brother. You do you. Anyone else getting annoyed with a fake David Schwartz bot? There's only one CTO of Ripple. It's very freaking annoying. Today is a good day. I'm just enjoying. I'm just chilling here, enjoying everything. Today is a good day. Today is a good day in every single field. Wow, right? It's absolutely wow. What a wild night on every single field. This is amazing. I can't comprehend it even. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. You don't see this every day. Even Rep. Richie Torres said, worth noting that the judge's last name in the first of its kind case today out of the Southern District of New York is the same as his. Never met a Torres who was wrong on crypto. Nice. Danelle Dixon from Stellar. Today's decision in the Ripple case tells us that a digital asset, much like an orange grove, by the way, is not a security in and of itself. Judge Torres' decision on that point is important. The industry has been waiting for clarity. The decision goes a long way to get us there. Can the tectonic plates stop shifting now? As for us, we will continue our focus on utility and using blockchain to unlock a brighter financial future. Yeah. This was a hot take at the time. Let's see here. This was a quote. The SEC gets their ass kicked in the Ripple case. Absolutely gets their ass kicked. The ruling comes out in such a way that XRP is alone cleared as a non-security in the U.S. Crypto Cowboy, great call. So yeah, turned out to be right. We also have Adam Cochran, who said, Ripple case, here's the very good and the very bad. But it's mostly very good for alts and a surprisingly big win for XRP. First, Judge did decide institutional sales and fundraising were securities, but that the programmatic sale on exchanges did not meet third prong of Howey. So sales to users via exchanges was fine as long as it was through order book and not ICO, IEO, Launchpad like things. Bounties, investments, and other using XRP, grants using XRP, and transfers to executives in XRP are not considered securities. Overall, a huge win. XRP is one of the more centralized foundations with a key figurehead who had standard sales via exchanges and formal distribution programs. If those aren't securities, nearly nothing sold via exchanges is. The moral of the story, don't do institutional private rounds OTC, sell via exchanges, distribute via protocol natively, and screw you Gensler, win. P.S. If XRP isn't a security, clearly, by that definition, Bitcoin and Ethereum are not either. Good luck on stopping the ETF right now, Gensler, because that's going to be nearly impossible, right? One huge freaking winner here is exchanges. If institutional sales, OTC, and direct token sale raises are securities, then all selling is going to flow through public order books again. No more billions in convertible funding rounds early on. Now, to be fair, remember this is on the summary judgment, and so you can have this go further to trial and appeal, etc. It doesn't mean case closed, but it's a huge freaking win and well reasoned. Again, everybody, congratulations, man. It's the start of so many cool things. A lot of you guys are saying we're here the first hours of this all settled. Yeah. And a lot of people might be thinking, oh, it should have gone to $3, $10. Honestly, I expected it to be more of a pump than it is, but I think for the most part, it's just manipulation. It's just that they're trying to keep the prices down for right now. I do think it will actually get to those prices soon enough. But that's just my thoughts, right? My thoughts on the matter are things are still about to pop off. It'll just take a little bit longer than originally anticipated. But hey, you can't have everything, guys. You can't have everything. Yeah. Okay, let's actually do in the chat box something funny real quick. Let's see. What do you guys think the price is going to be at the end of this month? Like, just put August 1st. What do you think the price is going to be at August 1st for XRP? Above or below $1? Jag says 160 and then a correction to 90 cents. Khaled says $0 August 1st. Avoid child support. Not a name. 130 to 150 max. 123, 58 cents. Below $1, 150. Above what do you think? So that's so funny, right? I mean, a lot of this is all based upon the idea that Ripple won, yet things are not about to pop off. So people are very conservative still, which makes sense because we didn't see the crazy spark. But there's a good chance that we got 2 weeks right now that things actually go on a pretty nice tangent here. Right? That things are starting to pretty much move on. But yeah. Is there anything else crazy that happened just now, guys, over the last couple of hours? I have a very sad announcement, though. Fantasy says also relisting and nothing happens. Why? There's a lot that happened. I think it's too much good in a short amount of time. Maybe people are not realizing this. It's so much good. I think, yeah, things are about to pop off. Anyway, give them time. Fed now next week. It's just like a spaceship. It takes time to fuel up before launch to space. I agree. Guys, I have a bad announcement. My internet, since the Wi-Fi is not working anymore, my internet And actually, I gotta go. Actually, just anyway, I can give internet the excuse. It's not. I just gotta go. Internet, I think I have plenty. I gotta go. Hopefully, you guys all enjoyed the stream. We covered a little bit of what's going on. We'll definitely give you guys some updates as time progresses here, but there's not too much to talk about, and I don't like to waste people's time. I don't like to waste my own time either, just talking about nothing. Let me just give you guys an update whenever something cool comes out. I will get you guys again with either a stream or an update. Make sure you're in the Telegram. Make sure you're everywhere around. I'll get you guys every single piece of news that I can whenever it comes out. And, yeah, that's about it. All right, so stick around, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream here for a little bit. And, hey, we ended off at 420 viewers. Make sure you press the like button if you enjoyed it, guys. Right now, press the like button. It just helps out the stream perform a little bit better over the next couple of hours. Make sure you press the like button before you leave. All right? Make sure you press the like button before you leave. Make sure you press the like button before you leave. And I wish you all a good little night here. Wait, somebody says Binance just listed. Don't mess up. Don't mess with me like that, guys, please. I will give it a little check because I give you the benefit of the doubt. No, he's actually true. It's actually not a lie. Wait a minute. What? He was actually not lying. Binance US relisting XRP. That's why things probably... Oh. It's not a lie. Okay, you're not lying. You're not lying. You're not lying. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's it for right now, guys. See you guys later in another one. Peace out. That's crazy. So much good is happening. It's insane. Too much good. More than we deserve almost.